When I think about Vin, for me, he's Albertus Magnus through and through. Vin's been on the board. This is actually his 8th year serving on the board.
I think Vin has the ability to, first and foremost, meet people where they are. It doesn't matter who you are, it matters about what your thinking is.
Vin Petrini is, in a single word, absolutely fabulous.
Vin has been such a leader in this community in so many ways. I mean, Vin is kind of everywhere.
It's hard for me to imagine Albertus without Vin's presence on the board or his presence as board leader. You know, one of the things that I admire about Vin is he has become a champion for our mission and a champion for our faculty, our staff, and our students. Vin's leadership of the board and his board colleagues, they focus on impacting students, and Vin's is indelible on our students. During his almost 2 decades of presence, of leadership, of involvement in the New Haven area, he has led with grace. His impact is far-reaching, and it will stretch into the future.
About 6 years ago, I came on the board. He was a member of the board. It was at a very volatile time for the board. We were in the middle of transition, and we had an opportunity to file a lawsuit for the authority. We all worked really hard towards looking at the community as well as the people who live there. Vin's ideas were thoughtful around how to deal with community benefits, how to deal with folks in the region, and how to bring those stakeholder partnerships that were necessary in order to make this thing happen.
When I first started as CEO at Yale New Haven in 2005, we were going through a pretty rough patch. And as a new leader, I wasn't sure how to handle it. Vin was my closest advisor, my counselor, and my dear friend. So Vin is a really great listener. He has very strong opinions about things, but he listens and then he seeks to understand. And I have seen him evolve his opinions based on that really keenly developed ability, not just to let people talk, but to really try and understand and then process what they're saying. And I think that's an incredible gift. The most surprising thing about Vin Petrini is that he really likes country music. I don't understand it, but he does. Vin's wife, Karen, was and has been his greatest supporter. He has 2 wonderful daughters, Rachel and Alex, and they have a golden retriever named Barlow who is boundless energy. Over the years, Vin has, in a most appropriate way, become one of those out in front people.
I think Vin's legacy is and will be a very powerful one. I think of Yale New Haven Hospital, I call it the indispensable institution in our community. And I think under Vin's leadership, it has stepped up to a very different role in the community. It has gone from being what they used to say at the hospital, a good neighbor, to being a true leader in this community. And that will have long-term impacts, I think, in terms of the growth of the hospital, the growth of the health services industry. These are the things that are driving the economy in New Haven. And if you go back to the experience right around the time Vin came here with the Smilo Cancer Hospital, which was a huge battle to get that approved. Compare it to the Neuroscience Project, which has just broken ground actually, but which was approved unanimously by the Board of Alders. I mean, the difference is tremendous.
He is really smart, he's really funny, he's very principled, and he's a really good leader.
Vin is committed to the work, to the people, and to the advancement of this region.
Vin is a cheerleader for our community, and when he needs to be tough, he can be tough.
I know that his impact is mighty, but it will reach into the future, and we'll always look back fondly on Vin's involvement in the greater New Haven area.